Yeah, that's all from me. This is the list. Let me know who you think should be where. But yeah, enjoy the season. I'm gonna come back in about 3 weeks and tell you exactly where this list goes and who changes on it. All right, I'm out of here now.
I may have forgotten. 3 weeks later, it's now been a month and a week. My bad. Anyways, welcome back. Today we're gonna expand upon that list. Here it is, by the way. We're gonna expand upon the very bottom tier, the rework section, because not everybody's perfect in this game. Specifically, those 3 people, and some other people that I think should be on this list. All right. So if you enjoy the content like this and want to see more, you hit the like button, you comment, agree, disagree, or just say whatever, and then subscribe. Jeez. I'm still getting used to saying that. You know, having an intro and all that shit. It's weird. All right. Let's start off with our first character.
I am beyond my pitiful creator. I am beyond everyone.
I know. I'm beating a dead Ultron. It's the joke. I make the Ultron videos all the time. I know. But we're not really gonna spend much time on Ultron. The only thing really to change about him is the drone. Just give him more healing. That's the only rework he needs. Or at least more healing towards the people that are targeted by the drone, like the drone carriers. That's about it. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. I give a fuck about the person I'm healing the most. That's the only care. And if you don't want to heal him, that's fine. You don't give him healing and then give him damage boost, movement boost. Like, I know you already did that with the firewall, right? That's what it's called, firewall. Yeah, the right click. You give him like 20% damage boost, 10% movement speed for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. That's fine, dog. We don't really need a healing strat. Guys, I think we need to get into the topic of strategists not just being healers only. I think Ultron could be the move. He could be like a damage booster, because remember, Rocket, his ult used to just give damage boost. And Luna, you can only be damage boost or healing. You're not both. Except that one time where you fucking spam it. But that's not the point. Like, I think we need to like start leaning in towards actual strategists and not healer. I love healing. Like, if I want to play stupid, I could just play Jeff or Rocket. Or if I don't want to do anything and stand still, I could just play Cloak and Dagger. Like, come on. Sorry, Dagger. It's the same fucking... It's just one person, to be honest. You're not playing Cloak. The only time you're playing Cloak is if there's a mag and you ult and they ult you and then you just disappear. You're not using Cloak for anything else. Maybe the fucking square thingy-ma-ring, but like, you're not using Cloak. Okay, that's all for Ultron. He's overall pretty good nowadays. You know, I know in April we didn't get much of the... I think we got the rework back in April. I think later that week or next week. But yeah, he's been good nowadays. I think he's like A tier in the character slots or character tier list. I'm done with Ultron for making fun of him now, at least. You know, there'll always be a day when I make fun of him again. But I think I should lean on to a different target, aka this next person.
I've been around a long time, and I've learned a little too much about how to hurt people.
Just even trying to talk about her gets me fucking tired. Like, that wasn't even like a scripted thing, because I don't do scripts, but that I just yawned genuinely because thinking about Black Widow is tiring. Like, holy shit, dude. She's probably one of the most what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my god. She has nothing to her. She has the sniper, which that's about it. That's all she really got in her name, the sniper. She has a run that's limited, even though I think this is a super soldier serum Black Widow. That's just me though. That's just me saying that. And she has the stun ability. That's about it. She's kind of anti-dive a little bit, but What's the point of having anti-dive if you can't even see them coming? Like Daredevil mollywops the living shit out of fucking Black Widow. Oh my goodness. It's not even funny. Black Panther, he's the Flash at this point. You can't outrun him. I mean, Spider-Man's probably the easiest one to fight with Black Widow, but oh gosh, she's just not good. Her batons, yeah, that's the primary you run with and all that stuff. Yeah, that shit sucks. The sniper's probably the best thing about her, like I said. Her ultimate, oh yes, the ultimate that's supposed to be like this crazy shot and makes it makes the floor slow as hell and doesn't work. It really doesn't fucking work. Like, sure, like if you got Mantis boosted, Rocket boosted, Storm boosted, Gambit ulted, yeah, it could do massive damage, but so can anybody else. Like, but the problem with anybody else is that they're already strong. Like, if I put a Moon Knight ult, right? No, that's too much. That's an AoE. That does... What's a singular target ult? You could do Deadpool, maybe, the gun version. Or Wolverine. Wolverine can grab a bunch of people, but if you just grab one person, it's a different story. Hawkeye? No, Hawkeye's way better than Black Widow, for sure. Phoenix is an AoE. Hela is crazy in general. Like, the fact that she... Oh my god, Hela's just crazy. No, Black Widow's the only one that has probably the weakest ult in the game. Not even from the duelist side, like, she's just like has the weakest ult in the game, dog. Like it does nothing. I think if you want to rework Widow, you make her sniper a literal sniper, like almost a one-shot an enemy and like 1 HP. Like, that's one way to do it. The other way is to give her another weapon, like, I don't know, dual pistols, kind of like the way she usually has dual pistols in the comics. She has shock collars, that's crazy. Shock wristbands, not wristbands, they're more like wrist guards, whatever the fuck you want to call them. She could just shoot electric wrist guard, like a stun ability. Another stun ability, do that. Her run, make it infinite, because why the fuck is she limited? Like, it makes no sense. Her ult, you need to buff that shit immensely. Like, I want that shit to slow everybody, even the person it hits. Like, I feel like instead of slowing the ground, it should slow the actual person all the way. Like, I think it, like, once it hits that person, they're like slowed like 80%. For 2 seconds. Now, it might sound crazy, but like, mind you, Black Widow is always in the back, so you're gonna have to fucking dive her. But if she's an anti-dive character, like we've established, that's gonna be hard, because if we have this version of Widow, they can't make the back line. The current Widow is getting her back broken by every backline dive character. It's stupid. Yeah, I want to make a full rework video for Widow, but I don't know. I feel like this was the right time to do it. I want to expand upon it more, but there's so many other people I want to talk about. Like another duelist who fucking sucks. But not fully.
Anyone stands in my way, they won't be standing much longer.
Wolverine is an oddball. He really is. His abilities aren't so bad. I mean, low cooldowns, sufficient playmaking. Like, it's not all bad. I just think he needs a little more. I mean, for starters, Wolverine can't climb walls with his claws, or something like that. That makes no sense. Or can we not give him any debuffs when he uses his abilities, like anti-heal, slow? He stuns with the shift ability, but like that's about it. That's all he really has. He's in and out kinda sometimes. I think it's his rage system that just kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Like, it's all boring and stuff. I think not boring. I think it's underutilized. I think you need to maybe rework that, change the way it is, and I think his his healing factor thing isn't really healing. It's just like, oh, here's some armor, you know, that's your thing, and if you're still alive by then, after like 5 seconds of it being active, then you get that much health back. That's kind of dumb. I thought it was gonna be like regenerative. It's in the name, regenerative, not stalemate bonus health. Regenerative healing factor. Like I thought it was gonna heal, like I don't know, 100 a second for like 3 seconds. And if I'm still alive after that, I mean, sure, I get some health back. I think that needs to be fixed a bit. But overall, he's not in need of a rework. I think just some things, small things at a time. Oh, and the alt's not so bad. The alt's pretty good. I just think the alt should like give him full rage, or like, you know, not full rage, but I think when he does a shift ability and does that speed thing, I think that alt should do that as well. Like if you grab somebody and then drop it on somebody, he goes fast as well. I think that's a smart idea to do. But yeah, small things. I think the main thing you should do is the alt first, then change the passive ability, and then I don't know, change the rage in that order. That way people are like, oh shit, Wolverine's actually playable. Oh, and give him a fucking stat bonus for his fastball special. I don't know, something new. Instead of like health or damage, maybe give him a movement boost, or maybe give him a life steal, which he has in the team up with Jean Grey, but like nobody's playing Jean Grey and Wolverine all the time. I've barely seen Jean Grey players in gold, plat, diamond, in all my time playing. Like I've rarely seen it. Like it's crazy. Well, okay, what else about Wolverine? Maybe more team ups. Him and Storm, like I don't know. He gives her electric claws. He gives him electric claws. She gives him. There you go. Jesus. Maybe Emma Frost could bring back the reflective team up. 2 Wolverines going crazy would be pretty cool. Maybe Cyclops, when he comes out, gives Wolverine like, oh yeah, have fun with this. Boom. Or like, you know how Cap and Winter Soldier have to activate a team up to do that? Yeah. What if Wolverine and Cyclops have one where he shoots his lasers towards Wolverine's claws and that shit just ricochets everywhere, like a fucking hits every wall. Boom, 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 boom. Like, you know how Punisher has ricochet bullets in Zombies / Blood Hunt? Something like that, but it's lasers. I think that'd be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. He just needs more oomph. He has some oomph, not a lot of it though. You know what I'm saying? This is my short king right here, man. However, this next person, not so short. In fact, they're too big. Almost 20 inches of.
We were once called a villain, but now the universe will see the hero we truly are.
Venom. Venom is, I think, my favorite sponge tank to play. Although I do think he could use some work in some areas. For example, his tendrils. This is just a me thing. I just suck at it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really good at hitting with the tendrils. Maybe it's my aim. Maybe I'm just getting older. Maybe I'm not cut out for the game life anymore. Did I say gay life or gaming life? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I said. You think whatever I said? I said it. I think the tendrils could definitely change. Not that much. I really don't think that. I think he could deserves another ability. I like the right click where he shoots out a piece of symbiote towards you and you're stuck latched to him and does a little damage. Now, what if he just throws a piece of symbiote at you and it does the same thing, but instead of it being local, it's fucking mobile. Like you throw that shit at somebody and boom, you guys are fucking stuck for a couple seconds, and then you could get anti-healed when that shit is thrown at you, or maybe you're slowed or whatever. I think anti-heal's the way, because Venom's most of his abilities can be anti-heal. His alt is a great anti-heal thing. So maybe whatever that ability is, whether it's like I don't know what button you're going to put for that, to be honest, but maybe, yeah, just throw fucking, damn, I'm fucking losing it right now. Throw the fucking symbiote at them. Jesus. His alt's pretty good. I'm not changing that. I wouldn't change that. Right click is great. I think his swing I think his swing could get another charge. I mean, Spider-Man has 3 for God's sake, and that's limited. So why is Venom? I don't know why it's, you know, on a timer. Maybe like give him 2, like, you know, with a recharge of like 2 seconds. Boom, swing there. Boom, swing there. I think that'll make him more crazy than he already is. But still, it's just better. Keep the shield. Keep his own shielding thing. Like that's what makes Venom Venom. Like that shit's overpowered as hell, and I think that should stay the way it is. His dive, I think it definitely pushes people up. It's a knockback or a launch ability. That's fine as well. Yeah, most of these reworks that I'm talking about, maybe it's like the smallest thing. Give him a new ability. Give him a slight touch up to one of his current abilities. It's all stuff like that. Maybe make his primary like it slows people when it hits them, like a small percentage. But since there's 4 of those hits, it becomes like one big one at the end. So like each tendril does 2%, 3% slow. And then in total, that's like 12% slow for like a couple seconds. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, dog. I think so. Anything else about Venom? No, that's all I got. Let's just move on to... Oh, well, we're kind of done. No? I think we have one more. I think I can pull something out of my ass. All right, let's see what I pull out.
Everyone loves a trickster until the trick is played on them.
I'm gonna be so honest. It was either Loki or Cloak and Dagger. And mostly I was gonna work on Cloak because nobody uses Cloak. But I was like, you know what? I don't see people like complain much about Loki. And I figured let's do that here a bit. Am I saying Loki's a bad healer? No, not at all. He's actually one of the best. He really is. He's like top 5, I would assume. I just think some abilities need to be touched up on. I think we should upgrade his primary. Like just give him more ammo because we took it away last time and now he's a better healer because of the recent patch notes. I don't know if they're recent. I think they're like the previous patch, not this one, where he got 100% healing now instead of 90, which was crazy to think of in the first place. But yeah, now that we have that, I think we should like increase that again. I think the main gripe for me about Loki, the whole thing is the shift ability, the regenerative domain. It's a big ass field that does a lot of healing for a couple seconds and disappears. I don't think we should have that. I think we should have a small ass field that does like less healing than what it originally does for a longer time. So for example, you can see on the screen, but I'm pretty sure when I'm editing this, it's going to be like either before or after I'm using it. Usually it's 100 healing a second and it lasts like 3 seconds. I don't think so. I think we should have it do 80 healing, 70 healing a second for like 6 seconds, maybe 7 seconds. And it's easier to break and it's on a longer cooldown. It's on 20 cooldown, I think 24, 25. I think make it 30, but it's more valuable. You know what I mean? I don't think the clones stack up. I don't think any healing ability stacks up. I don't think when you use Ultron, that shit stacks next to each other. I think it does. I'm not sure. Speaking of the clones, I think we should also, you know, I think another clone wouldn't be so bad. Four Lokis in one fight. Kind of crazy, especially when like, let's say the whole team is almost down. You have 4 Lokis. You can switch between another one and be like, yeah, which one's the real me now? There's 4 of me, bitches. Good luck. It's a 1 in 4 chance, but you know, it's better than 1 in 3, which is way easier for other, you know, people fighting you. Another ability, I think it's going to be a crazy idea to have, but I think you should have a lot more of the switch, the teleport where you teleport towards a different clone. I think you should make that almost 1 second cooldown. I think so. Because it's Loki. He's a trickster. Why don't you have him spam the living shit out of the fucking switcheroos? It makes sense. His sneak ability is not bad. I think it's nothing to be changed about that. I had this crazy idea for an ability for Loki. I had it written down in my notes. I'm gonna try to remember as best I can. I can't open my notes right now because I like doing this on the fly. It was gonna be a passive ability where when Loki died, he can sub out one of the clones for another life, essentially. And that would be like on a 300 cooldown, 300 second cooldown. Because Stranger's Portal is on a 105 second cooldown. Wolverine's on a 90, and I think Adam as well. for like resurrection and all that stuff. So I think if Loki had this ability, this is kind of a crazy ability. Maybe not 5 minutes of a fucking game. Maybe like 2 minutes, like 180, 120 seconds for this type of ability. It's a crazy ability if you think about it. He subs out one of his clones for himself and he's like, hey, I never died. Right? I think it's a smart idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me know what you think about that though in the comments. You know what I mean? Pretty good, pretty bad. Anything else? We talked about everything. Yeah, that's all the characters I have. And that's the video. I'm done for today. What video am I gonna make this week as well? I don't know. I want to do another tier list. I want to do another Rivals tier list for season 8, but there's nothing out for me at the moment. The season's we're a month in, actually. That's not bad. A month in to the season. In about 19 days, 20 days from now, we're gonna get Cyclops. So I'll be on the lookout for that. I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here.